This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 18. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Sion shall be fulfilled. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of Yashar Allah, upholding the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Peace and salutations. This is the brother Bakwasha, and I just want to cover judgments that are going forth from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because he is drawing nigh upon the earth, and to visit all those that have hurt unjustly, all those that have done unrighteousness, and those that have afflicted Zion, which is the apple of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai's eye. And so I just got maybe a couple scriptures that go into some of these judgments, some of these events that have been happening, whether it be with weather, whether it be with death. All of these events are Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai visiting the earth and bringing forth judgment. Okay, so I'm gonna continue here in 2nd Ezra 6:20. It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished. Okay, because here in 2nd Ezra 6, if you read up, it talks about how Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that which followeth. So this world of unrighteousness will end, which is under the rulership of Esau, the so-called white man. And the rulership of righteousness will begin under Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says, then will I show these tokens, the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. So prophecy is being fulfilled, which is another form of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai visiting the earth and judging with these said perils that are coming, with Jacob's trouble, with the hour of temptation. Okay, all of these tempests, all of these storms, all of these earthquakes, these wars, these rumors of wars, all of that is prophecy from the books. Okay, the volume of the book which is written of Yahweh Shai. Okay, many books complete the volume. Okay, these are showing that his words are faithful and true. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, going back to the volume of the book, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And that's why none of these people want to hear this truth of the holy prophets. That's why they're doing their very best to cut live streams, to remove lessons that are on social media, that are on the internet, because all of these things Yahweh Ba'Yashim Yahushai spake of, it says, from the days that were before, even from the beginning. So this is prophecy being fulfilled. And we're also telling Esau, the so-called white man, that he and his kingdom are being judged currently, which is the reason why they're being removed from that power seat. In Job 9:24 says, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So the power, Yahweh, that has given Esau, the so-called white man, power, okay, of the earth, is now taking that power back. The one that has the ability to give also has the power to take away, because in accordance with prophecy, Esau was not meant to rule forever. He has a temporary kingdom to where our punishment would be fulfilled, pursuant to Lamentation, the 4th chapter and the 21st verse. Let's read verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So that's what the visitation is. That's what the judgments that are going forth are. They're manifestations of prophecy. The children of Israel awakening, us calling on the names of Yahweh Yahushai, remembering ourselves in our captivity, standing on our feet, okay, crying unto Yahweh Yahushai for deliverance, and our enemies receiving judgment, up until the hopeful elect being delivered. Okay, so these are the things in which no one expected so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans to be aware of. Okay, matter of fact, let's grab that in this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and have made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So us prophesying this word, these prophecies being made manifest, Esau losing power, we coming back to our heritage and under the protection of Yahweh Ba'Yashim Yahushai, that's great boldness. That goes beyond confidence. That goes beyond any carnal description in this world. That's actually those bones living, those dry bones living, pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter. And it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, because they know that judgment is next. The prophets show up, the prophets pronounce judgment, and that judgment then follows. It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Because to Esau's carnal eye and the rest of these other heathen nations, we were in the pit. We are in the pit. Okay, we're in the valley of the shadow of death. There was no way in which we should be able to live, but it was only through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Yashim Yahushai that we are living and standing upon our feet, and with great boldness. Okay, Scripture says the righteous are bold as a lion. Okay. And that boldness is of truth, because we don't have carnal weapons. Okay. As scripture says, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the pulling down of strongholds. Okay. And that's exactly what's happening. These strongholds that were once a curse and a chain unto us, are now no longer those weightier matters that would once hold us down. No more in darkness. Okay. Let's read verse 3 and then we'll move on. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. Okay. And you brothers can read the rest of this Wisdom of Solomon, but I just wanted to touch on that real quick, because these are the things that they never accounted to happen. But that's why prophecy and Yahushua being our salvation is the reason why they're troubled. Okay, because they spent ridiculous amounts of money to prevent us from becoming a nation, pursuing the Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Okay, this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And that's what's happening. Pursuant to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Okay. Shame is covering Babylon. and shameful spewing is on this kingdom's glory. Okay. And that means that Yahweh Shem Yahushua not only is visiting the earth, but he's bringing forth judgment. And I'm going to go into a couple examples of that judgment, because the Lord is not just bringing judgment for the rest of these other heathen nations, but also to 2/3 of our people. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? So every morning judgment is going forth. Okay. But that judgment is also specifically towards the house of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. But it's also to them that obey not the gospel. Okay. Verse 18, it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And they're going to appear in that lake of fire. They're going to appear in these whirlwinds, these tempests. They're going to appear in buildings collapsing on them. They're going to appear in, fatal deaths. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So it's going to be all, the Lord is going to open up his armory, man. Okay. Thunder, earthquakes, great noise, storm, tempest, the flame of devouring fire. It's going to be thermonuclear chaos. Okay. It's going to be a global destruction. And when I say global, I mean specifically here in America, but the whole earth is going to rebuke America. Okay. It says storm, tempest, okay, lightning, Like, can you imagine, 200 mile, 200-mile-an-hour tornadoes coming out of the sea, hurricanes and tornadoes on land. Okay. You got thermonuclear ICBM missiles destroying everything, earthquakes, right? Wild beast, Leviathan, okay, all the creatures of the sea. Isaiah 29:7, and the multitude of all the nations that fight against Ariel, even all that fight against her in her munition, and that distress her, shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall even be as when a hungry man dreameth, and behold, he eateth, but he awaketh, and his soul is empty, or as when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but he awaketh, and behold, he is faint, and his soul hath appetite. So shall the multitude of all the nations be that fight against Mount Zion. This is going to be judgment as well, man. Okay? Because all these nations are going to try to fight against prophecy, just as they have been. Because this is an anti-Messiah world that we live in, or anti-Messiah. Okay? But this is going to be the judgment for them fighting against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. As I've said before, how can you fight a chariot? How can you fight angels? These are multi-dimensional beings. And then the prophets of the Lord, okay, receiving spiritual power. It's a wrap for this place, man. Okay. This is Psalms chapter 11, verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked, and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. And all of this is just a warm-up. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua visiting this earth. Okay? Manifesting these prophecies. Okay? These other heathen nations being, troubled with terrible fear. Okay? Judgment going forth every morning. Starting with the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Those that don't obey the gospel. Okay? Moving into these other heathen nations. To where these storms, tempests, fire, death, anarchy, all of these things are coming to Babylon, man. And there's nothing that these Babylonians can do to stop it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 2. Says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Okay? Because we are judges of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that judgment is going forth. We're speaking it from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? These guys in these black robes and these courthouses, they're not the judges of the earth. They're not judges at all. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to ordain you. Okay? You just can't create your own law and then say, well, yeah, we'll just took this bar. Verse 3, 1 Corinthians 6:3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So yeah, once again, the prophets are the heralds going forth, announcing judgment. Okay. And as we announce judgment, judgment is manifesting itself. It's real time. And you know, we've been saying this for years, but you know, the words that we're speaking, it's not like it's taking, you know, years upon years for those things to manifest. We bring out scriptures that same day, that next day, things are being fulfilled. Okay. So just as a another testament of prophecy. Okay. So really that's all I wanted to go into in the spirit, just going into some judgments and how these judgments are happening. And the more they happen, the more prophecy is being fulfilled, and more Yahweh Shem Yahushai is his word is true, you know, and there's no denying that. Okay. We see the downfall of this wicked kingdom. We also see the rise of the hopeful elect, and we see that this third woe, okay, is about to be fulfilled. Okay. And so Lord will, this lesson was edifying for the elect. Until next time, Shalom.